ماشي 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 It works. This is a warning. Flash by too quickly, so I took a cringe screenshot. Anyways, this game contains violent and graphic content that should be for sure and player discretion is advised. Highly advised. Fine. Get it be fun now. Well, start of course. Maybe I should move a bit. Yep. Bye friend. Actually come back here, Pip. Yeah, fine. It is a cold, rainy day in the Tabachi household. You are Lily. Okay. Lily is a young, innocent girl, 9 years of age. You live in a modest home with your papa. Alright, gotcha. On this cold and rainy day, you are knitting on the couch while Papa packs his things. Tonight he needs to go to work in order to teach a night class. As Lily is a good child, Papa trusts you to stay safe while he is gone. Before he leaves, Papa makes hot dogs and boxed mac and cheese. Wait. He helps you pour the cheese sauce on your hot dog in order to make it taste better. You enjoy your meal together, ignorant of the future events. Papa puts you to bed with the sounds of rain lulling you to sleep. Good Papa. Voice. Help. Someone. Help. Help. You awaken to the sound of a voice. Lee? The voice seems to come from outside. You look out your bedside window. There's nobody come among the rain and darkness. Was it a dream? You open your window a crack to listen closer. Please. It hurts. Help. Ah, they're doing fine. The well. Someone is in the well. The rope normally hanging from it has vanished. You're a good girl, so you get out of bed to go. So you get out of bed to go to help. Read instructions. Oh, actually, I probably should. Controls. Ah, yes. Use the arrow keys to move the arrow. Okay, I'm using controller, so I'll figure it all out. You can also move by clicking on a desired location. Objects can be interacted with by pressing the Z or space key in front of it. Alright. This can also be done by clicking or tapping on the object. This game autosaves to keep track of your progress. It can be safely exited at most times. How? Wait. Using items. Certain objects and structures require the usage of other items in order to progress. Use an item, open up the menu screen with the S or X key. Okay. On the menu screen, select the staff option to access collected items. Okay, staff. But an item, and using it on Lily will use it. Lily must be right in front of the items target in order to use it. Some items have multiple places they can be used, so don't be afraid to get creative. Don't worry, I'm very uncreative. There are 4 different types of items: stuff, ropes, keys, and files. Why are ropes on their own and keys? Stuff makes up normal items that can be used to interact with the objects outside of the menu. Alright? These often have more than one use, so it's recommended to play around with them if stuck. Ropes are the main goal to work toward. Why? These items are what Lily needs to climb down the well. The more obtained, the further down she can get. It is important to note that not all ropes are good materials. Once a rope is collected, it cannot be put back until Lily climbs down the well. Alright, keys are keys. They open up certain doors and can be used infinitely in any playthrough. Finally, files are notes, letters, books, and there are really anything that can be read, just like these instructions. Even if not directly taken, any file read during a playthrough can be reread from the file section for ease of access. The well. After collecting at least one piece of rope material, Lily can climb down into the well. The material quality and length affect the overall result of the descent. Bad materials will cause the rope to break. Note, once Lily goes down the well, there's no going back. But if I go only a little bit down, then shouldn't I be able to come back? And assuming the rope is good stuff. The instruction can be viewed at any time from the save files. Tab in the stuff menu. Cool. Wow. What's in here? Default? You are already wearing this costume. Aha, I can costume. Okay, maybe controller not such a good idea. Ah, no clothes for me. Okay, maybe controller was a bad idea. That maybe it's fine. Locked. Okay. Hey. Your knitting basket gives you comfort despite the stormy weather. Okay, look. You only have one large ball of yarn left. Check status. You currently have no piece of rope material. Well, I can make it into a rope. But it's not a very good rope, so I'm gonna take it. With how big the yarn ball is, it probably could be unraveled into a long rope. Take the ball of yarn as a rope. Well, okay, sure. I mean, it's gonna break, but it's cool. Look, this is what's keeping your room bright right now. Alright. Status, you currently have one piece of rope material. Oh, well, I'll take the lamp. The lamp may be a good light source while you're outside. The problem is that it needs to be plugged in if you want it to be more than dead weight. What? How dare you figure this more? Oh, what was that? Oh. I'm in the room. This is Snifflebear, or Sniffles for short. Sniffles was a gift from Auntie Miffy for your first birthday. It's kind of stingy, but a good stingy. I think stingy. Oh. Like, while Sniffles would be a brave and faithful companion on this quest, the rain isn't good for him. Hey, he needs that show. Is your bed? The bed sheets are all messed up from your sudden awakening. Awakening, yes. You remember a movie that Papa brought back one weekend where prisoners used sheets to escape from prison. Take the sheets as a rope. Well, that makes sense. I was thinking about taking the bed, but wait, what? Is your bed? Look, your bed is completely stripped except for the fitted sheet. The idea of putting it back on by yourself is far more frightening than anything in the dark forest outside. Well, take the bed. There's nothing left to take that would help tonight. Well, you might need to sleep during that expedition. That's a lot of trophies. Whose trophies are they and what did somebody do? The trash can? Oh look, it's empty. My goodness. Well, you could take the plastic bag out of the trash can. You can't really think of a good reason to. Maybe if you come across a sea turtle that needs to suffocate, you can come back for this. Oh wow. Ah, so it's... button. Yeah, some button. Stop. Stuff ropes. Config. Stop. Keys files! Thanks. Thanks files, you have really helped me. All of yarn, 215, 115, wait. What does it mean 15? I have 0 stuff, okay. Oh my goodness. My goodness, the shower is still wet from your earlier bath. The bath has many water-safe dolls sitting on the edge. Water-safe? Oh, dolls, you mean like a rubber ducky? Take the bath. Even if you stood on the edge of the tub, you wouldn't be able to reach the curtain's hook. The curtain's hooked. Trying too hard at this would probably result in you cracking your head. Trying too hard at this would probably result in you cracking your head open on the side of the tub. You have no concept of what an ER is. So you'd be out of luck if that happened. Hey, the concussion is no big deal. Behold the toilet. It is magnificent, I will give it that. The bowl has always been a hard-working part of the household, even after the time you made potions in it. Causing laundry soap bubbles to completely fill the bathroom. Oh, you put the soap in there. Ah. It also never clogged, even when you put one end of a yarn ball down it and watched the entire ball disappear in the water. Truly the most sacred appliance to be created. I agree. I'm surprised it didn't clog. How big? How big is the drain on this bad boy? Private potty can't be taken. Look, inside the toilet. Oh, sure, yeah. Well, you just wasted your time looking inside the toilet bowl. Gross. Even though the commode is kept very clean. No. Button. Or toilet paper. There's a fresh roll of toilet paper next to the porcelain pooper. To save money, this toilet paper is single ply. This is also known as the worst type of toilet paper. Oh, single ply, oh god. Oh, you need at least 3 ply. That single ply, that's... I don't know how you even use that stuff. I mean, unless you just put 3 sheets together. Toilet paper could probably be used as a rope if it's twisted tight enough. Take toilet paper as a rope. Ah, sure, I'm taking everything as a rope. And everything that moves, I'm taking. The yarn will break. The bed sheets are the only reasonable rope at this point. This is the bathroom sink, preventer of a disease spread and assistant to teeth cleaning. The sink is clean with a mirror hanging right above it. Somebody's really cleaning here. Take the window. Take the sink. If you manage to take this, it would be impressive. How about we do it? Sounds like a good idea to me. Oh my god. No help. Wardrobe? Oh god. There's a safe with a keypad on it. It seems to have space for 6 numbers. Try to open the safe. Ah, yeah. Oh shit. Oh. My god, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The most strongest password. Ah, that seems to be wrong. No. No. Look, the drawer is filled with tidy whities. I'm taking. Do not take Papa's underwear. Do not. I disagree. This drawer has some of Papa's clothes. The drawer is mostly filled with socks and belts. They are all folded to perfection. Papa is really perfectionist, I see. The belts might be a good rope substitute if tied together. Take Papa's belts as rope. You took Papa's belts. Yeah. Only socks live in this drawer now. My god. Taking rope out of socks just seems silly. And toilet paper doesn't. And single ply toilet paper at that. Really, you gotta really rethink everything. Anything in this? Anything? Can I have it? Papa's clothes? Yeah, very well, I will leave for now. Papa's bed. Look, this bed has always remained tidy as far as I can remember. You aren't even sure if you've seen Papa sleep in it. Oh my god. Papa doesn't sleep. I assume Papa is real. You try to take the sheets off, but it seems attached to the mattress somehow. Maybe there never were actual sheets and the bare mattress just looks like this? Either that is done really well, you know, tucked in real tight, or the bed is fake. My god. Dangerous. Papa may not be who Papa says he is. Holy crap. Wait, what? What if I attack more? More. Okay, never mind. Did it help me? Alright, what's here? Is a book on the local plant life in your area? Read it? Sure. Which section would you like to read? Introduction. Greetings and thank you for picking up my guide for the special flora located in Bethany's Mirror, Vermont. Amagus bergamot? Bergamot? No idea. A resident of the Bethany's Mirror area since childhood, I have spent my years studying the various unique plants that only grow in this pocket of the world. Many of these plants take on unique and unexpected roles in the ecosystems, as well as provide plenty of uses for local foragers. Forager is person that hunts plants, right? Probably. Like with any plant or fungal life, it is important to properly identify anything new. A foraging failure to do so can lead to extreme injury or death. It is additionally important to not violate anyone's personal territory while foraging. An angry resident of Bethany's Mirror is far worse than any moose. I don't know if that moose coming at you. I don't think an angry neighbor is least of your troubles. Will be the least of your troubles. With all of that out of the way, let's take a look at the most common specimens you will find in this area. Which section would you like to read? Trees, my god, the trees. The majority of the trees found in Bethany's Mirror are the same as those in surrounding areas. Plenty of oak, maple, and pine to go around. The most common of the area's modern use of trees is the nymph mimic. It will appear as a normal birch tree, but with a female humanoid figure just jutting out of the trunk. Interesting. Despite appearances, this isn't an actual nymph, but a soulless tree. Are you sure about that? These trees seem to form from the souls of women who get lost in the woods or have their corpses dumped in the woods after being killed. There's also leave an imprint of stars on a tree in Bethany's Mirror, causing it to swell with the body's shape. The sap from these protrusions can be harvested and made into nymph syrup. Keep reading this section? Sure. Another commonly seen tree that's exclusive to this area is the tomb tree. Okay. While harmless towards humanoids, in most cases this tree can pose a risk to small children and pets. How? The tomb tree appears as a dead and whole oak tree, usually in the center of a clearing. While most small animals that come across it may be interested in making a home out of the tree's many tunnels, this is actually a trap. Thanks to the two trees' lack of leaves, it instead gains nutrients by digesting the animals that get stuck in the tar-like sap it secretes inside its tunnels. The death of these animals is slow and full of suffering. Instead of dying of their flesh being digested, they often die of dehydration or starvation first. Man, that is powerful. If something or someone you care about gets stuck in this tree's sap, common store-bought dish soap is enough to disconnect their skin from the sap. Which section would you like to read? Vines. The vine plants of Bethan's mirror can be some of the most dangerous and the most useful for foragers. When looking for forage materials, the most dangerous vines to stay away from is the overcast vamp vine. This vine can be identified by its bright purple suction cup-like leaves that can only open rainy or overcast nights. Touching these leaves will cause the vine to grab its new prey and attach as many suction cups as possible to the victim's skin. You know, they did mention that it's a rain night, you know, very stormy. It will then use these suction cups to rip the victim's skin open and suck out all their blood until they're bone dry. Hell, another vine that can be dangerous is the womb ripper. Despite its name, it doesn't actually rip out wombs, but its danger is still gonna be underestimated. The womb ripper is only dangerous for those who eat the bright red berries off of its vines. Touching or squashing the berries appears to be harmless. After being consumed, the berries will latch onto the inner linings of its new host's stomach and intestines. Like tapeworm, the seeds inside the berries will steal nutrients from the host before eventually sprouting. Sensing the sun outside of the body, the new plants will violently burst out of the host's organs, likely leaving the host to bleed out and the new vines to grow on the nearest tree or other large object. The body will be used by the womb ripper as extra food throughout its life. Luckily, the womb ripper vine becomes very brittle shortly after separating it from its root. This makes it easy to incinerate. Yes, one vine that is both dangerous and useful for foragers is known as orderless punishment. Often found in shady areas along tall trees, orderless punishment can be easily identified by the blue thorns growing along with it. Take extra care to not get pricked by these thorns, as they will inject an intense hallucinogen that will last around 12 hours on average. They will additionally cause an intense itchy sensation on the victim's inner organs. By removing these thorns, though, this vine can be used as a very helpful building material. It is capable of holding an average of 460 pounds of weight, even after being dried out. That's actually good knowledge, so we gotta get that vine. Keep reading? Sure. For those suffering from joint pains, you may want to look for the flower of Icarus. Icarus? This yellow flowering vine grows swiftly in the rain and thrives in deep wooded areas. By licking the pollen off the flowers once a day, humanoid joints will begin to repair themselves. It is however very important to not take the vine itself or pick the flowers. After being removed from where it originally planted its roots, the plant will quickly start growing microfractures, causing it to be easily destroyed after little amounts of pressure. Which section would you like to read? Root vegetables. Going around Bethany's mirror, there are plenty of root vegetables that can be found only here. This is due to the area's creation and the impact the outside has on it. The dwarf mandragora can be found by paved roads near the area's border. Despite its name, it's not in the mandragora genus, rather the Daucus genus. They appear as inch-wide clusters of white flowers that grow at the side of the road. Picking them will reveal a purple root vegetable in the shape of a human baby. Eh? These vegetables range from 3 to 5 inches tall. They can cause mild stomach discomfort if eaten raw, but boiling them kills the toxin that causes this. Dwarf mandragora is best served with melted cheese and beef. The rest of this section's pages seem to have been cut out with scissors in order to keep the recipes. Which section would you like to read? I think that's all. I'll have to come back to the print someday. Look. A collection of VHS tapes can be found in the cabinets under the TV. Some notable ones include Rosai's Guide to Sunman and Clip Clop and Friends. Collection 1. What's Collection 2? Take. I was in the time to watch movies. Are you sure? The person's probably dead already. So we don't need to worry. Ooh, I've got a phone number. Yeah, sure. I know that phone number. 555. Of course. I did not expect more numbers. And I'm pretty sure all 5 so is it correct? You can hear it start to call, but hang up before anyone can pick up. Papa said you should never call numbers you don't know. My god. Someone owns 555555. 555. The couch sits with nobody sit on it. This is where Papa usually sits on the couch to read with his book. Take. While you can't take the couch, you can see if you can take something from underneath it. Look to see if there's anything good to take. Sure. In your search, you found an old sword for something you can't remember. It's very old with the wire being exposed in some places, but it is long enough to be used as a possible rope. Take the sword as a rope. As a rope? Ah yes, you took the stray sword. Sweet. Sweet. Well, you can take the couch. You can see. That's nothing to see here. Nothing here but dust bunnies. Oh my god, dust bunnies. Hello, hat rack, I want tea. Holy crap. Okay, that's outside. Let us not go outside just yet. These are the doors to the pantry. Look, a padlock keeps the door shut. This is a place only Papa is allowed to go in. You can get the padlock off the door with your bare hands. So is that weapons, wine, alcohol, or something else there? What was that? Oh, you're making noise, Jesus. The fridge towers above you. Look, the door opens to cover the fridge. Oh, sweet. My amazing artistry. There isn't much in the fridge. The grocery delivery hasn't come yet this week. Wait, you get a delivery? The key. There's the keyboard. It's where Papa hangs the keys. Look, next to the board is a note from one of Papa's friends. You can't really read it from down here. You're too short to reach. Ha. You gotta really grow big. Unsheathed macaroni noodles are in the drain. Unsheathed? These kind of scenarios recommend taking everything but the kitchen sink for a reason. Hey, I think the kitchen sink is a good idea to take. I think you're being too harsh. It's the stove. It also has an oven. Papa always told you to never use the stove by yourself. He also made you watch a VHS tape about how fires start and how they can destroy entire homes. Well, good teaching. Like, you try to pull out the stove with all your strength, but it seems that a 9-year-old child cannot lift a gas stove that was manufactured in 1975. Are you saying post 1975 stoves can be lifted by 9-year-olds? I'm gonna go with the yes. Okay, I'm taking this. This is mine now. smaller than we have it. I can actually take it, huh? Beep, beep, beep. Okay, I may have broken the stool. The stool, I'm gonna fix stool. Okay, stool is back to. Okay, I was hoping to take the stool for that, so that I could get the curtains, but never mind. Nobody can stop me. Climb on this stool, yes. Oh, so what does Wick say? It's a letter addressed to Papa. Read it, yes. Dear Tony, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to you from Mother's home. As she required extra help regarding the pig farm, she is personally doing well and has asked about you and Lily. Mother is especially curious about your progress on your research project. When Mother heard that you were pursuing her specialty, she was delighted to see how you would do. Please write to her and possibly send her samples. I only expect to stay on the farm for the next year or so before returning to Maine. With your permission, I'd like to visit your home on the way. Thank you for your time, Vic. Vic. House. Papa always takes the house key with him when he leaves. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Attic. You've never seen the key to the attic before, it's placed on the board. Papa is hiding keys. Shed. It's the key to the shed. Who do you take it? Absolutely. You got the key to the shed. Oof. Oh, never mind. I guess we're not keen up on our own. Take. You can't get the bad weather food. Yeah. Oh wait, right. I have stuff. I don't have stuff. I have keys. Shed key. Use. Well, how do I use the key? Oh boy, I am not smart enough. This key opens the shed. It's normally kept locked at night. Wait, what is this place? Is it the shed or not? Oh, the pantry. Okay, shed. I'm gonna figure out where the shed is. Suspicious shed. You didn't think to take any clothes? Any, rain clothes? Or, umbrella? Moths and other bugs love lamps. This is a true fact that can be tested at home. Unfortunately, there are no moths because of the rain. It is out of your reach because you are a child. My God, how dare you. Okay, I'm gonna assume that most things I can interact with are readily available. Okay, wait, that's well. I don't wanna go there, well. Not yet. Oh, a window. A window. Is it a lamp? Okay, never mind, that's just... Oh, what's this? Your tire wing hangs empty and alone. Look, there's a small puddle inside this wing from the rain. You remember that mosquitoes can lay their eggs in stagnant water, so you don't want to touch it. Eggs. As useful as an actual rope would be, it's tied tightly with a bowline knot. Your small hands have no hope of untying it. Ha. Weak. Where's the shed? How do I get to shed? Let's see. There's a vine growing along the tree. I'm gonna speak to the trees over here. Can I speak to the bush? Bush? The bush. Wait, what's the yellow stuff over there? Oh god, I am. Yeah, there's. Maybe I can use. I can mind that those flowers are just suspicious. Wait, the vines. The vines? But the vine, look. The vine is covered in sharp blue thorns that point toward the ground. It has a shock hold on the tree. Yeah, I think it was if you get pricked by those, you are screwed. And these are the vines. There's a vine growing along the tree, look. The vine is covered in small yellow flowers. They smell incredibly sweet, but eating them probably isn't a good idea. You should not take that either. You can lick those, you know? Or just don't touch them. Hey, that's a red ones. The vine is covered in large red berries. You've seen birds in the area eating them before. And they're dead. There's a pretty big rock on the ground. Look, it's a rock. They're one of the common things to find outdoors. I can take the rock. It's probably going to be heavy. Take the rock. And take the rock. Hey, rock buddy, you took the rock. The weight of the rock slows your movement. Ah, well, that was. I am disappointed by your weakness. Rock. Use rock. Where are they? The rock is very heavy. Would you like to put it back? No. Use rock. Oh. I don't know if this is how that rock is supposed to work. How do I use rock? Rock. Might be a rock. No, I'm gonna keep the rock. Rock buddy, easy going. Get out of the rain. Ooh, in the bed. In the bed. Shh. Sleep. In the bed. Ah. Where can I put my rock here? I put my rock here. Rock. Rock down, you should at least put it in the general area you found it in. Ew. Yeah, where about the bathroom? The boys' room? Rock. No, they won't allow me to put it down here. Alright, I could have. Stop here.